cost and you have an envelope cost. But how many pages go inside, I can't tell you.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so I can't tell you what the stamp costs. So literally, the stamp in the envelope for mail with tracking is $8. That's the easiest one to figure out. How many pages go inside? I don't know. So I can't calculate that until the AI creates that. So yes, here's the thing. I taught you how to count. If you have 3 to 5, well, look, somebody just answered it. 3 to 5 negatives on a letter. If you have 3 to 5 negatives, you got 40 negatives, you got 8 letters times 3. There you go. That's 24 letters. So at least you got 24 times 8 right there. You know the base that you're going to get.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. No, that's why I was thinking of it. That's why I was saying it like that. Once you say it like that, it makes sense because it's like then you could tell somebody you're dealing with this is how much will be. So there we go. I mean, you go more in detail with it, but I'm saying it kind of give them an overall idea.
Mm-hmm. No, I try my best. It's just hard. Can we use metered with?
No, people be trying nickel and dime. I get what you're saying, but it was
no, and I'm okay with it. Here, look, I want you guys to understand something. As a business owner, you got a nickel and dime.
Yeah.
Oh, I am not hating on anybody that's trying to do that. That's why I'm teaching you guys how to count it. Because once you get the first bill, right? If you can ballpark the first bill and you have everything exactly, what is it going to change? That's what I want everybody to understand out. What is it going to change? It'll change exactly like this. It'll change a couple of dollars. It's not massive amounts until you get removals. And then when you get removals, it'll drop. Look, I had a lady who was paying $400. She was sending out 60 freaking envelopes a month. Her bankruptcy came off. Half her negatives came off. She dropped something to like $76. That's why I can't tell you that. Because the same person 1 month was paying 4, and the next person went to 70. Literally a month later, she went to 76. How do you want me to explain that to the person? I can't explain that to them. Even if I tell them that that doesn't make sense, how does that work? Well, the first month she had 700 pages. The month after she had 34 pages. Like, I can't tell what the AI does. It only makes sense if we're doing volume. Counting, management / bookkeeping. Gotta know your numbers. I understand. Yep, that's true. I'll send you the account information. Who sent me account information? Somebody said I'm gonna print with tracking. Yeah, I try to keep it as level as possible. Look, I'll tell you something. You want to talk about printing? You want to know nightmare stories? Talk to Dre. Don't talk to me. Talk to Dre. Dre will tell you about nightmare stories. Dre will tell you about nightmare stories. He's the one who will tell you nightmare stories. And I'm not even doing that to throw him on the spot. Talk to him about nightmare stories and talk to him off camera. We don't need to record this. I'm just talking to you guys in a truthful sense. If you come to me and you call me and there's an issue, I'm solving your damn issue. I drove letters to a client once. Drake, he was over here in White Plains. I drove letters to a client. I went and met him in person. He's like, damn, bro. He's like, I didn't think you were going to do that. I'm a legitimate business. I'm going to make sure you guys get what you need.
I can vouch for that. He solved my issue over the phone.
You know what? And I don't say that I want to get vouched for. I want to make sure that you guys understand. And I appreciate that. I truly do. It's the type of businessman I am. I want to make sure that you guys are taken care of because here's the thing. If I do bad, I will get kicked out of this software. And don't ask me, ask V. They went through shit ton of people before me because they were screwing people over. I didn't screw anybody over. I ain't gonna do that. I'm never gonna be there. I'm never gonna do that. I want to make sure you guys are handled. And because you guys are handled, I'm gonna handle you on the software side. I'm gonna handle you with Scorecraft. I'm gonna handle you with anything